Have you ever heard of the Enigma Code? If not, I bet you've seen the movie. Imitation Game starring Benedict Cumberbatch. It's about this guy called Alan Turing. He's a genius mathematician who helped end World War II by cracking the German military code. But what if I told you there is a secret puzzle left behind by the Germans that even Alan Turing couldn't solve? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into one of the last remaining mysteries from World War II. A secret message that was sent by the Germans, encrypted with their famous Enigma machine, but never deciphered. What was the message? Why hasn't it been solved yet? And can you help us solve it? That's right, I'm asking you. This is your invitation to become a codebreaker yourself. Now let me tell you a story about a secret team of codebreakers. Imagine it's 1941, the height of World War II. The threat of Nazi Germany looms large over Europe, and hidden away in the British countryside, tucked away in an ordinary-looking building, a secret battle is being waged. Not a battle with bombs and bullets, but with numbers and ciphers. Inside this unassuming building sits a team of brilliant minds, led by the eccentric genius Alan Turing. Their mission, to crack the Enigma Code, an almost impossible task. You see, the Germans had developed a machine that could generate billions of letter combinations each day, making it nearly impossible to decipher their messages. The Enigma machine was basically a typewriter that didn't type. Instead of letters, it produced a series of numbers. These numbers were then converted into letters, forming coded messages that were virtually impossible to break. For the Allies, every intercepted German message looked like a jumbled mess. But for the Germans, these messages were crystal clear. They used it to communicate everything from battle plans to shipping routes. It was a military advantage that kept Germany one step ahead. But the tide would soon turn, in a heroic tale of ingenuity and perseverance. Alan Turing and his team built a machine called the bomb. This machine would test thousands of potential solutions in just minutes. This gave them a real-time decrypted version of the German messages. They finally had a chance to read what the Germans were planning. This breakthrough shortened the war by 2 years and saved countless lives. But while the Enigma Code has become a thing of legend, there's a piece of the puzzle that remains unsolved. A secret message that's baffled codebreakers for decades. So why haven't we solved it yet? Well, it's not because we don't have the tools or the know-how. We've come a long way since the days of Turing and his team. With advanced computers and sophisticated software, we have the ability to analyze vast amounts of data in mere seconds. But that's not the problem. This Enigma message is a particularly tricky one. It was encrypted using a method that made it almost impossible to crack. Even the brilliant mind of Alan Turing couldn't figure it out. And here's why. You see, the Enigma machine worked by scrambling the letters of a message according to a secret set of rules, kind of like a super complicated game of shift letters. This made it really hard to decipher the original message. But that wasn't the only trick up Enigma's sleeve. There were three main components to the Enigma machine: the rotors, the plugboard, and the reflector. The rotors were a set of rotating wheels that scrambled the letters of the message. The plugboard also scrambled the letters, but it did it in a more predictable way. And finally, the reflector bounced the electrical signal back to the rotors, creating a feedback loop that added another layer of complexity. Now each rotor could be set to a different letter, which meant that there were literally billions of different ways to encrypt a message. And that's just for one day. Every 24 hours the settings changed, meaning that yesterday's code wouldn't open tomorrow's message. So to crack the Enigma Code, you needed to know the settings for the day, both for the rotors and the plugboard. Now Alan Turing and his team came up with a brilliant way to crack the Enigma Code by building a machine called the bomb. The bomb wasn't able to decode the messages directly, but it could do something much smarter. It could test thousands of possible solutions in a matter of minutes, quickly narrowing down the possibilities until the correct setting was found. And once the correct setting was found, voila, the decoded message appeared before them. It was thanks to these breakthroughs that the Allies were able to stay one step ahead of the Germans, shortening the war and saving countless lives. But as you might have guessed, things weren't always smooth sailing. There were times when the code was changed so often that the bombs couldn't keep up. It was a frustrating setback, but the code breakers didn't give up. They worked tirelessly to adapt and improve their methods until they finally succeeded in breaking the code. These incredible feats of ingenuity and perseverance are a testament to the power of the human mind. But even in the darkest days of war, there were moments of quiet heroism. The work of the codebreakers was done in utmost secrecy, hidden away from the public eye. But their impact was anything but small. Their efforts saved countless lives and shortened the war by 2 years. Now the real reason that no one has solved this Enigma puzzle is simple. Most of the Enigma messages were destroyed after being decoded, but some of them, including this one, were kept as historical records. But here's the catch. This particular message was never meant to be deciphered. It's actually a test message, a way to check whether the code had been broken. It contains a secret key that changes the way the message is encoded. And here's the thing, if you don't know the key, the message will look completely random. It's like trying to solve a cryptic crossword puzzle without the clues. You might be able to guess a few letters here and there, but it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to figure out the whole thing. And that's why this message has remained a mystery for so long. To solve it, we need someone with the same brilliance as Alan Turing. Someone who can think outside the box. Someone who can see patterns where others see chaos. And maybe, just maybe, with your help, we can crack the case. But how can you help? Well, all you need to do is watch this video and share it with your friends. By doing so, you'll help us reach more people and bring the story of Alan Turing and his team to a wider audience. Who knows? Maybe together we can solve the Enigma puzzle once and for all. Now here's the thing. The Enigma machine may be a thing of the past, but its legacy lives on in the computers and smartphones that we use every day. Can you imagine a world without computers or the internet? Without Turing's pioneering work, that might have been our reality. He showed us that what seems impossible today might be possible tomorrow. So who knows? Maybe you're the next Alan Turing, the next brilliant mind who will change the world. And if you want to be part of that change, if you want to be part of the next chapter in the story of Enigma, then hit subscribe. Join our mission to uncover more hidden histories and untold stories that shaped our world. Together we can explore the secrets of the past and inspire the next generation of innovators and change makers. So what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe and join the fun. Who knows where your journey might take you? It could be the start of an adventure that changes your life forever. That's it for now. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. We love hearing what you have to say. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to join our time traveling adventure. Together we can uncover more hidden histories and explore the amazing stories that shape our world. See you next time.